Today's like gold on this video. Let's get this video for 5 likes. Today, we got Kevin Hart and Katt Williams squashing their beef for over 15 plus years.
In real time, this is live television to put our fucking beef behind us. Katt, I want to move on. Can we move on, man? Can we move on?
On Sunday night, as a way to close out the week-long Netflix's Joke Festival, the Roast of Kevin Hart will air live on Netflix. The night looked to bring Hart's close friends and collaborators together for a chance to make fun of him. Now, for the night of jokes, they would welcome Chelsea Handler, Jeff Ross, Tiffany Haddish, Cheryl Underwood, Regina Hall, Pete Davidson, The Rock, and many others who had had some things to say about Hart. Now, what would surprise many would be the moment that Katt Williams would show up to the roast, adding a new chapter to he and Hart's longtime beef. If you've been following us for some time, you would know that both Hart and Williams have had issues with each other for well over a decade that has had them publicly dissing each other in interviews.
My frustration with Katt Williams comes from you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You f***ed off promo shoots. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Katt has constantly claimed that Hart was a Hollywood puppet and industry plant. There was even the viral video of when Katt challenged Hart to a boxing match.
If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm gonna take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your ass dusted in comedy on that stage. But it's $1 million up for each one. That's $5 million, Mr. 28 million in Forbes. I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then. That's a $5 million bet individually. You can take it all, or you can take it part and parcel. This is the new movement. Hey, and tell them plastic cup boys, we make enough money to drink out of real glassware.
Now, to set up the surprise of the night, Katt will take to the stage after being introduced by actress Regina Hall during her portion of the night, and would be soon followed by a thunderous applause from the crowd jumping to their feet in complete shock. And from the looks of some of the jokes made at Hart, Katt finally got his chance to say what he's always been wanting to say to Hart's face. I won an Emmy, but this will be my best acting tonight as I pretend you're a goat. People are probably wondering, why is Katt Man doing this? For the money, bitch. This is my Riyadh Comedy Festival, the only one with a soul. For those of you just joining us, Kevin and I have beef, and I'll tell you why. Because privately, this mother effer stole everything from me. Before he saw me act, he was a 6'3" white man. Yes, I said some things I'd like to take back. Some things were misunderstood. I did say Kevin was a Hollywood puppet, and I want to explain that, because it might not be what you think. I meant that the head of Netflix literally has his whole hand up Kevin's ass and can make him do anything. Just because Kevin went to Diddy parties doesn't mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet when you bring it up, that means he did something wrong. Now, after Katt finished his set, Hart would then ask that they put their differences aside from here on out. Now, it's unknown on how sincere the moment was for Williams, but he would agree to hug and shake Kevin's hand before exiting.
Me and this man have been at odds for years on years. You coming out here, quite the fucking surprise. But we have an opportunity in real time, this is live television, to put our fucking beef behind us. Be a brother, I want to be a friend. Katt, I want to move on. Can we move on, man? Can we move on? Katt Williams, one time, ladies and gentlemen, Katt Williams.
Now, interesting enough, when Katt ran through a set, it appears as though he simply delivered the jokes written by the roast writers without adding his personal touch. This, in addition to Katt seemingly being hesitant to shake Hart's hand, has some wondering if the beef between them is truly squashed. Now, while Katt showing up to the Roast of Kevin Hart was a surprise for many, just last month, when comedian Chris Spencer was a guest on The Breakfast Club, he revealed there would be a few surprises in store for viewers, including a possible teaser of a Katt Williams appearance. On the show, Spencer was asked who some of the roasters would be, and co-host Charlamagne the God suggested some of the comedians who publicly hated on Hart should roast him. Now, it's noteworthy to mention additional friends of Hart, including Tiffany Haddish, Dwayne Martin, and the Plastic Cup Boys were all on stage with the roasters, but they did not tell any jokes, nor were any jokes told about them. Now, towards the end of the night, Kevin would have a chance to fire back at the roasters of the night, and would jokingly call Katt a liar while saying he didn't mean giving the olive branch to Katt. The best acting I've done in my career. F. Katt Williams. Katt said he read 3,000 books a year. Let's talk about the books you didn't read. He obviously didn't read his probation paperwork. He didn't read The Room when that 12-year-old choked him out. Katt says I took all his movies he turned down. Katt, you can't be in my movies. You think they want a pimp in Jumanji? Now, as a way to put focus back onto he and Katt's relationship, Hart would finish his jokes with a serious message. The beef is over. Me and Katt are friends from today moving forward. So let's talk about it more in the comments below. What do you guys think about Katt Williams showing up to make fun of Kevin Hart during his Netflix roast? Do you think Katt went too easy on Kevin? And do you think the beef between Kevin Hart and Katt Williams?
If you leave it to me, I don't know. Like I don't know, bro. Is it needed? Yeah. Was it genuine? I don't know. But from the long history and how passionate he is about how he is, which I mean, Katt Williams feel about Kevin Hart, I feel like it's a chapter to be behind him, and it's a good thing if it's actually real. But who knows? In Hollywood, everything is kind of wicked, so we never know. The money could be a big part of why he said no more beef. It just depends.